You're welcome. I know, girl. I think that's right. I understand. How you feel? I think it's like yeah, I don't think you can live it.
Sarah.
Hey, Divine. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Miss Emma. Hey, Erica. Hey, Blama. Hey, Jen. What it do, y'all? Hey, Miss True. Hey, Squad.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Dominique.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. How y'all be?
Huh?
Come get this sip of water.
Oh, God. You know, it's that time. It's that time of night. You know, that time of night. It's 8:30. It's bedtime. You know how it goes. It's that time of night. Okay. Hey, everybody. Life is Stacy J. Walk with me. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Tiffany. Walk with me, Tiffany. Hey, April. Hey, Autism Mommy.
No. Out of your kitchen.
Hey, Monica.
You got 5 minutes.
Hey, Donna.
No.
All right, y'all.
It's because your mother is home.
So y'all know I went live earlier today, and your girl was a little bit out of character. And I tried to call Francois to save me, but she didn't answer the phone.
I'm sorry. I was working. I'm sorry.
I know. And
Would it have helped,
you know,
though?
probably
Felt
not.
like you had something to say.
Yeah, because I was just too upset. I was too mad. And I just want to say to all you guys, I apologize. I went live, you guys, not to get a bunch of attention, although I did, but I knew that was the only way Brandy was going to see my live, right? So, or see what I had to say, I should say. So, you know, and I'm not going to say that's out of my character because when I get mad, I get mad. You know what I'm saying? We all get mad. You know, but when it's just like if you keep poking, then it's like a jack in the box. You keep turning the thing, and then eventually what happens? Boop! It pops out, and that's what I did. I popped out. You know, while I was at my good Christian job. Hey, 89 Bennett Boo, what it do? Hi, my imperfect live. Hi, baby, how you doing? Hey, Miss Tucker. I said Miss Tucker because I can't pronounce your first name, baby. Sorry.
Conchetta.
Hey, Erica.
Conchetta or Conchita? Conchita Tucker. That's a cool name.
I didn't want to butcher it. All right, y'all. So, you know, it was a lot going on, a lot being said. Y'all know it's been Francois did a video today explaining it much better than I could explain it, y'all, because I was upset. I was mad. You know what I'm saying? But a couple hours then went by. Your girl didn't calm down, and I'm good now. You know, I'm just saying, just leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, exit me out of it.
Right.
Blama, I see you over there stirring the pot. Girl, what you over there, baby? You might want to stay out of there, baby. Just leave that alone.
It's a whole different beast.
Yeah. But so y'all, that's basically all I was saying, you know, as far as, you know, making reference to people being shady. I mean, yeah, people are shady, but I didn't have nothing to be shady about. Like I said, you guys, I was merely trying to help, and it didn't work out, you know. So whatever. People get upset, y'all, because her and I, you know, Francois and I are a team. Like, baby, I can't help that. Like, that's how we are. You know what I'm saying? She roll, I roll. You know, I roll, she roll. I mean, you know, you might want to get you some. That's all I'm saying. You know, this is a friendship. You know, I can't, you know, and I get it that and I ain't gonna say you can't be like that on YouTube, because I have come across a lot of people on YouTube that I jive with. You know, like I feel like, okay, you 100. You know what I'm saying? Or you might even be 95. You know,
Mhm.
but you're closer to 100 than you is to one. So so you know, and I appreciate that, but you know, you guys, I'm gonna just say this, like this, the stuff that goes on YouTube is like, it needs to stop. You know, basically what I take is, I'm not saying this is Brandy's MO. I don't know what her MO is. Like, I can't figure it out. But what I do know for a lot of other these YouTubers out here, people don't like to see you doing good. And it's just not YouTube, y'all. It's in your personal life too. You know, people at your job be hating on you because you got a promotion, or you making a little more change than you was when you first started. And but when you're dealing with this YouTube thing, like everybody scratching for the top, you know, and guess what? You'll get there eventually. You just got to put in the work to get there, whatever the work may be, whatever the content may be, whatever. That's just all what you got to do. It don't have to be about, you know, I mean, I get people start mess and be involved in mess, and you know, but you have to be able to use your instincts and trust your instincts, you know. And if somebody's coming to you humble and saying, hey, look, let me, like, everybody that try to extend a hand to you necessarily is not necessarily trying to bite it. You know, everybody's not like that. Even if you've been bitten in your life before, don't mean you're gonna get bit every time. You know, you can't just walk around you cannot just walk around in life thinking everybody's out to get you. You know what I'm saying? You just, like, if you do that, you could potentially scare off a lot of genuine relationships, you know?
Well, some people are going to feel that way, and that's okay for them. But I think it's more so when you someone says that they want help and you help them, and they turn around and kind of bite the hand that feeds you. It's kind of like, really? I'm trying to help you because you're looking real silly out here. So I'm just going to say it. Um, and I look, everybody, she can think what she wants to think at the end of the day, but we are telling you for the 55th time, you are barking up the wrong tree. And really, there's no tree to bark up off of, because nobody was trying to get you. There were people who were trying to use you. And we told you that. They were trying to use you for those emails that you have in your email that you put out today. I don't know what you put out today. You put out something where Divine Euro said Fran's classy, and I don't know what you put out, but you didn't put out anything that proved nothing. You need to put out those emails of whoever sent you that stuff and sent you those recordings. That's the information that person was trying to use you for. You trying to put together people that clearly all know each other. These people are not trying to get you. Yes, we all belonged into the fabulous moms of YouTube, just like there is YouTube mamas, there's YouTube creators, there's so many different Facebook groups for YouTube creators. You might not belong to one, but I belong to several, because they're opportunities to network, they're opportunities to learn something different from people who are doing the same things that you're doing. And I thought when I joined that group, that's what I was joining. Unfortunately, this was not, out of the groups that I do belong to, this was one that just unfortunately never really took off in the way that I thought that it would for what I was looking for. So I explained it all in my video. So Brandy, if you're watching, I'm sure you've already watched it. It's been up for a couple of hours now, so I don't even have to explain it. But the bottom line is, we were trying to help you because you were looking real confused out there. Tasha took her time to explain to you what was going on, and you turn around and create some big crazy story about her and I trying to take you down. Where? So
Well,
just leave my
we
name
was
out of it too.
yeah, we was a part of taking her down. Like, she felt like, because we was
To
in
who?
that group.
took her down from where? Where was she? Brandy had just done a video saying that she was not going to do YouTube anymore, that, people only come around for the negative stuff. Well, duh. I mean, that's everybody's channel. That's not exclusive to you. You put drama in a title, you'll get more views than you will like Happy Day at the Park. Okay. So at the end of the day, you put out a video saying that you weren't even going to be doing YouTube drama anymore. You got people emailing you to want to connect with you to give you some drama after you're saying you're not doing it. And then lo and behold, you've already been communicating with the people collecting all the emails. So which one is it? You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to be out of it, you should have stayed out of it. But because you chose to not stay out of it and get into it, then you decide you can't trust people. And the bad part is that you decided to not trust the very people who were trying to help you. So believe what you want. As far as I'm concerned, Tasha, I'm done. So last week when I tried to explain to her that you were not out to get her, whatever, because I happen to have been subscribed and have my notification bell on for her channel, where I was actually a supporter. I've been watching Brandy's channel for months. I said, you know what? She really does not believe that I mean her any good. So I'm just going to leave her alone completely. I unsubscribed and I'm done. So I just better not get wind that I'm hearing my name come out of your mouth again. So that's all I'm saying. It's over, and let it be over.
Yeah, that's all I was saying, y'all. It was my mistake for reaching out because I didn't know what what mindset she was in. Like, I didn't know how she interpreted things. How would I know that? I'm just thinking, okay, well, that's my mistake. I'm just thinking, okay, she's a rational individual. I seen her looking distressful in her live, and I was like, wait a minute, Brandy, like, look, I can tell you what's going on somewhat. I can tell you that you're just being a pawn in a game. Like, so don't think don't read more into it than what it already is going on. Like, just like, girl, yeah, they sending you emails, baby, just delete them. You know what I'm saying? Just move on. I personally didn't get any emails. She sent me some of the emails that she was getting. So like those screenshots that she put in our video today of the emails, like, she sent those to me. Yeah, I still got them to this day. Yeah, I looked at one or two of them. The way she put it all together, it was too confusing for me. I had too much other stuff I was doing that day. I really didn't look at it. And I was just like, you know what? My name is not mentioned in any of these emails. This business is really not mine. That was my fault for even trying to help in a situation that didn't have anything to do with me, but I knew of the situation. And I was just merely trying to tell her, like, girl, this don't have anything to do with you. They're just
Right. You're not even in this.
yeah, they're just using you as a pawn. Like, that's it. I just wanted to say that. And from that, I guess some way, somehow, she found out that I was a part of that group. So she just took it as, and a lot of the people that was emailing her were a part of that group. They're not anymore, but they were a part of that group. So she just took, I guess she took two and two and made four and figured, oh, okay, all y'all in for my demise. And I'm not for her demise. Like, if she wants to grow her channel to the lengths that she can grow it to, like, great, girl. I'm not telling you not to, or not, or against you. Like, yeah, no, that's
Well, and what she didn't know was that Contessa had been part of the group, but Contessa was no longer part of the group because Contessa had, whatever the circumstances were beyond around her leaving the group, let's put it that way. She was no longer part of the group. She had, there was issues going on. Contessa wasn't part of the group anymore. She was upset. And I explained all of this in my video, so just go watch my video. But the bottom line is that she was upset. She wanted to find someone who she could use to get these tapes out, because there's another person who felt like she had information that people should hear. And they were trying to find someone who they thought did not like this person. And since Brandy had done a video and basically, and there was a whole thing with her and her aunt and a whole bunch of stuff go on, she just said, well, you know what? I'm going to reach out to Brandy. And that's how Brandy got involved. It was as simple as that. And
Mm,
there were several of us all in this live. And she says, well, if you know, because there was some back and forth going on, she said, well, I'm gonna find someone who's gonna help me, and you know, whatever. So it's convoluted. But just because you're part of a Facebook group and happen to be on a live where people are spilling tea and talking and handling their business doesn't mean that you're part of that business. Just like you guys are part of this live, does that make you part of this whole mess? I'm sure you're
mm,
probably all saying, nope. Well, we were all guilty by association because we all happened to have either been in that Facebook group or were on that live that night. So, whatever.
yeah. Um, yeah. But that's not. Yeah, she's not understanding that. Like, you know, and I called her crazy, y'all, because that's how she was appearing to me. Because what she was saying, it didn't make sense. Like it's like she had half of the story, but she was mixing all the stories together, and I'm just like, okay, this sounds crazy, you know. And to think that I'm somewhere sitting in the back trying to figure out a way that I can keep Bob, y'all. This, you know, she watches our videos, she watches our lives. She feels like we subliminally are saying things about her. I'm like, y'all, and this is the God gospel truth. Like when I do a video, I'm not, unless I say her name, I'm not ever, like, I forgets about her. She's not on my radar. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful, but she's not. She's not on my radar. I don't have no reason to keep talking about Brandy. I have no reason. You know, you know, I I, like I said, when I talked to her few months ago, I encouraged her to put her channel back out there. She was saying that, you know, every time she tries to put out good content, people come with the negativity. And I just said, Brandy, you just got to look past that. It's, you know, being a content creator, everybody's not going to agree with you. Those are the type of conversations I was trying to have with her. And I didn't have a lot of conversations with Brandy. I had a few, but I noticed y'all one day Contessa had went live, and I had texted her and I was like, "Well, hey, Contessa's live. Like, if you want to put a face with the name, like she's live now. Come there, here she is. Like you can ask her questions," and she didn't respond. So I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't say anything. I thought maybe she was busy or something. You know. So the next day I texted her. I said, "Hey, were you able to catch that live? Did you, you know, because I didn't stay in it long, so I didn't know maybe she came in after me." And when I tried to text her, I noticed she had blocked me, and I was like, okay. So I didn't think nothing of it, y'all. I just went on by my merry little way. I was like, oh, okay, girl. You know, all right, you know. And then the next thing I know, she went live. It was on a Saturday, and that's when all that stuff was going on with her, Strong Mama Chrissy and Jasmine. And I heard her mentioning my name, and then I was being shady. I was trying to pull her into some mess. And I'm like, I'm not trying to pull. I wasn't trying to pull. I was merely saying, hey, you don't know who this girl is. Like, you like, who is Contessa? And you don't know who she is. Okay, well, she's live right now. So here she is. Go see who she.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought of something just as you said that, Tasha. Sorry to
No,
so
you're
it
fine.
turned out, didn't she have something going on? There was more to this story. So I guess the reason why this seems to have come out of nothing, because there was something going on with Chrissy at the same time. Is that right? I mean, I don't know that whole
Yeah,
story, but there
yeah,
was a sideline story
yeah.
to the whole Chrissy Jasmine thing. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to say what I know, and I could be wrong. So, as all of this kind of nonsense is going on, everybody, and you might not have heard all of this before, but I'm putting this together for y'all. So, everything that I said today, for those of y'all who saw it, if you didn't see it, go watch my video and it's going to make sense. Brandy, I don't know if y'all remember, once upon a time, Chrissy said she was going to have a girls' VIP platinum weekend, right? You remember that? This was, I don't even remember when it was. Um, and I think Brandy was going. Now, you know, Brandy, so Chrissy and Jasmine are good homegirls. So rightfully so, after everything that had happened with Brandy doing all those videos about Chrissy, I guess Jasmine was giving her the side eye, kind of like, really? Okay, that's my homegirl. Now you coming on this trip. I guess to Brandy's point, she wasn't feeling the love from Jasmine and maybe some of the other girls that were all supposed to be going on this trip. So she felt like there was something up with that. And I'm not sure how all of this ties in together, but there was some sidebar stuff going on that maybe you guys don't really know about. But there were several lives where Chrissy had gone live about Brandy. And people were like, who is Brandy? Who's Brandy? What's even going on? Brandy was going to be on that VIP girls weekend trip. And Chrissy's homegirls, just like me and Tasha Marie. If somebody was talking trash about Tasha, I'm going to be looking them side eye like, really, do you need to really come? Or what's your angle here? Like, you were talking trash about her for the last 6 months. Now all of a sudden you want to be homegirls and come with us on a girls weekend? Like, really? So it was kind of suspect. There was like a whole bunch of, she was not feeling the love. I'm not saying that was happening, but that's how she was feeling. And all of this other stuff started happening. And I don't know if she thought that was a tie-in to all of that mess, that maybe some people from that girlfriend group was trying to email her. She didn't know what was going on. And hey, you know what? That kind of stuff happens. We were trying to just explain to her what was going on, because we kind of knew, like I said earlier today, if you sit back in the cut long enough and you see what's going on in these lives, you start to hear enough, and you can figure stuff out. And we knew, because of the lives that we had been in the past couple of weeks, when this was happening, that Brandy, this is not even part of you. They're trying to use you basically to get this message out on this other YouTuber. But like I said, there was a whole side thing going on. I don't know if I said everything right, Tasha. Does that sound about like what you knew? I'm sure there's more to it, but I don't have all the details. That would be any of you who frequent Jasmine or Chrissy, if they're even in the mood to even talk about that crap, because this stuff is months ago. But all of this stuff was happening at the same time, which probably had Brandy very hyper alert and kind of like, what's going on? What's really going on? But me and Tasha had nothing to do with it. Like, we're the least of your worries.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And when I was talking to her, when I was trying to explain to her why those people possibly could have been emailing her, she kept reverting back to the fact about Chrissy, Strong Mommy Chrissy. And I was like, yeah, girl, I don't know nothing about that. Like, I don't know nothing about that. But she was feeling I guess she was feeling a little apprehensive about communicating with Chrissy, because she knew she had did videos about Chrissy. So I think she probably thought that Chrissy befriending her was maybe a little shady or fake or something.
Some type
And
of
I was
setup.
like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, right, like a setup. And I said, I don't know. I told her honestly, I said, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said, for you to have the subscriber count that you have, and for the subscriber count that she has, if you reached out to her and she responded back to you, like, maybe she's genuine about it. She don't have to respond to you. As many emails as that lady gets, you reached out to her and she responded back, you should feel a little lucky, because she don't really answer a lot of emails. So but she kept saying, like, she really thought that, maybe Chrissy had something to do with that initial, when all the stuff first started happening with her. And I was like, yeah, Brandy, I don't know. I can't answer that, because I haven't had a conversation with Chrissy. I've never even seen Brandy's video about Strong Mommy Chrissy. I've never seen it. So I don't know what she said about Strong Mommy. Like, I didn't know anything.
Well, those were lives. And I think she took them all down. Because you remember there was a time where, gosh, this was going back a couple of months ago, maybe even like May or something. But there was a time where, it was like boom, 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 lives everywhere. Everyone's going live. Everyone was beefing, talking about a bunch of stuff. It It was maybe like May, April, something like that.
Yeah. And so,
I mean, which feels like forever ago, but
and I know when I was talking to Francois about it, I was like, Francois, it's just so weird. I said, every time I try to talk to Brandy about what I think this stuff is about, she keeps bringing up Strong Mommy Chrissy. I said, and I really don't have no conversation with her about that because I don't know what's going on. I'm just listening to her, you know? And so then y'all really, after that, that's when our conversations kind of faded away. You know, and it was just kind of over with. And then one day she called me out of the blue and she's like, Miss Tasha, I just want to apologize. I blocked you because I thought you was on some BS. And I watched one of your videos and I see that you're really not that type of person. I'm just real leery about trusting people. And I said, okay, well, Brandy, I mean, okay, I don't know how to help you with that. But what I said to her is, I said, everybody that tries to befriend you is not necessarily out for some ulterior motive. Like you have to believe that. You cannot think everybody is trying to come for your head. You know, that's not healthy to think like that. You know, and I think that was pretty much the last conversation we had. And then a couple weeks
and ever
later,
since then, she been
months
going
later,
live and
yeah,
she go
you know.
live and calling me friend choice and
I mean, she went as even far today to have her mama call me. Her whole mama called me today. I was like,
so start that back. Since you go ahead and let that out, you can't just like drop that on everybody like that. You're gonna have to take that back a couple steps and let that out real slow. So what happened
I was at work today.
after you went live? Yeah.
After I went live, I was at work and my whole phone rung and I see a Tennessee phone number and I'm like, you calling me from Tennessee? I ain't paying no attention to it. I was busy. I finished what I was doing. I walked away from my desk, called the number back, and this woman proceeded. I was like, hello. She's like, hello, Tasha. And I said, yes. Yeah. So blah, 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 blah. I said, whoa. Who is this? You know, she's like, this is whatever her mom's name is. She called her mom, I don't know, I can't remember what she said her name was. Brandy's mom. I'm like, her mama? I'm like, girl, what? Why is your mama calling? I said, ma'am, look, like, I don't know what her mama was upset at the fact that I called her daughter crazy. I said, well, ma'am, that's how she appears to act. Like, I don't know. I don't know what she's telling you, but let me tell you what's going on. And so she was going back and forth. And I said, you know what, ma'am, here's the thing. Like, I get you're calling me because you're trying to defend your child. I'm a mother too. I defend my kids too. But before you start defending her, you really need to hear all parts of the story. You just can't hear her part, right? So, of course, her being, you know, on the defense, she just, and I said, you know what? So, what I'm not going to do is go argue with you because I don't even know you. I definitely got no beef with you. I don't even know who you are. I said, you know, all I want you to do is tell your daughter to keep my name out her mouth. Like, that's all I ask. That's it. I'm done. That's all I want. And so she presented, you know, and I just hung up the phone. I asked her nicely. I said, can you please not call my phone NT more? Please.
NT
You know.
more.
Hey, Liv.
Hey, Liv, how are you? So where do you think that Brandy was just so upset she called her mom and her mom's like, give me that number? Or do you think she was like, Mom, can you call Miss Tasha for me and make things right?
Well,
or can you tell her not to call the law? I mean, what do you think? What was the conversation?
I took it like she probably felt like her mother and I are the same age or close to the same age. So she figured, well, let this grown woman handle another grown woman. But I thought Brandy was grown. You know, if you own this computer, you know, saying the
you
things
on this computer. I mean, well, Farrah's on a computer.
I mean, but you on here saying, but Farrah ain't starting drama. You know what I'm saying? So you on here,
okay,
you know, saying stuff, and you know, so I felt like, you know, I mean, you playing with the big dogs, then come on, you know. That's how I took it. But I mean, I get it. I mean, you know, I guess because she said Brandy's real young, and she's what she say? She thinks she's, I don't know. Anyway, she was trying to explain to me her daughter's character, and I said, "Ma'am, I get it. I understand." I said, "I'm a mother too, so I understand you trying to defend your child." But let me tell you what your child is doing. Because see, she didn't tell you this, but let me tell
Oh,
you my
you're in
part.
these streets.
Yeah, she can't tell you my part because it's my part. You
Right.
know, she can only tell you your part, her part, because it's her part. You know, and so of course, her being, on the defensive because I'm speaking of her child. She didn't like the fact that called her child crazy. I said, well, then you might want to keep her off the internet
Mm.
because that's how she is being perceived. Because her conversation does not sound rational. Like it may be rational to her because it's coming out of her mouth and her brain, but once it comes out and it goes onto the screen, yeah, it don't make sense. That's all I'm saying.
Well, of course, any mom. Thank you, Flower Bomb. she she said not friend choice. Yeah, she calls me friend choice. Um, any mom is going to defend their kid, right? That's just what we do as moms. Somebody's picking on your kid. Why like her auntie said in that video, why you messing with people's kids? But we're not messing with somebody's kid is messing with these mommies. Okay. Now she
Was she
wants to
the
mess
mom?
with other. No, I'm saying someone's kid, as in her
Right.
mama, someone's kid is messing with these other mommies. Now you want to be in the mommy circle and I'm gonna treat you like another mommy. So you're grown. I don't care how old you are, right? We don't
Right.
age discriminate around here. You want to be up in here, then you're going to be up in here. I don't care. It doesn't matter that her mom might be close to your age or whatever. We don't know how old her mother is. I mean,
Coupon and Miss Kina want
you
you to
want
open
to
the phone.
you want to be grown, be grown.
So here's the thing, y'all. When it's all said and
Don't
done,
act like a child now when you got so
but
much to say.
right. That's all I'm saying. You had all this to say on your videos, but then you call your mama to talk to me. Like, girl, what your mama get ready to do to me? Like, you called your baby. I thought that was the strangest thing. I'm like, and then I answer the phone. The woman start talking to me like we've been friends all year, 5, 6, 7 years. I'm like,
Right. Like y'all had
hold on. Who are you? Where do you come from? Like, why are you like who? She said her first name like I was supposed to like I was supposed to automatically know who she was. I was
like
like,
she was the Avon lady, like she was your Avon lady for
yeah.
your
I'm like, baby, I don't know who you are. She said, I'm Brandy's mother. I'm like,
Oh,
mama? I said, well, ma'am, I'm at work.
girl,
So
you was in
how
trouble.
can
You
I
was
help
getting
you?
ready to be on time out.
Yes. I was like, ma'am, how can I help you? Like, how can I
Yes,
help?
ma'am. Hello.
Like, okay, girl, like, how can I help you? So
Girl.
yeah, she had her whole mama call me. I said, baby, this is too much for television.
One host in this conference.
Okay, keep going.
So I have to go tend to my wifely duties and check on my hamburgers for my husband.
Oh my
Can you
goodness. And you
can
see,
I
I
give
just
you
opened up this darn phone line.
I'm gonna need you to handle that. I'm gonna need you to handle that. I'm gonna
The
need you to
creeps
handle
come
that.
out at night. Now they're gonna be calling and prank phone calling. I don't have time for
Well,
that.
I'm like, you crazy. She said, hello, Tasha. This is Barbara. Barbara, you stupid girl. Oh my God.
Hmm. Tasha, I'm gonna need for you to stop messing around with people's children.
Baby. I was like, but I get it. I get it. Okay, I mean, I understand. Like, she felt back to where she felt more secure in. She knew her mama, like, just like her mama fixed everything.
Somebody
So
called
she,
you.
that's what she said, like, mama fixed everything. So
Hey, man.
I don't know what she thought her mama could do to me. And then she was like, well, you
But I'm
said you
gonna,
was gonna call the police. And I said, yeah, if I have to, like, if your daughter keeps harassing me, then yes, that's what's gonna happen.
hello, do we have a caller?
The conference has been locked.
Yes, Mr. Redbone.
Oh, hi, Miss True Redbone. How are you? Wait, can you hear? Can you hear her?
No.
Yeah, I can hear.
Wait, hold on.
It'll be feedback if
Wait, you got to turn your computer all the way down,
okay.
and then yeah, because there's gonna be a delay.
Okay.
Can y'all hear her? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear her in the chat room? I take my headphones out.
Hello? Francois. Francois. What? Oh, no, baby. We'll find out tomorrow. Francois.
Go ahead, True. I'm sorry.
I can't hear you on my end.
Let me see.
Francois, I cannot hear you. Hello? Huh?
I'm trying to fix the sound. I don't know what happened.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you on my cell phone, but I can't hear you on the speaker.
Okay. Yeah, she can't hear. She can't hear me now.
I
I'm
can't.
not sure what happened. Okay. All right. Thank you. Tasha, can you hear me? You can hear me in the phone. You can't hear me in the live. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
Okay. What about now? Can you take your phone off mute?
My phone?
Okay. Can you guys hear me in the live? Can you take your phone off mute and see if they can hear you in the live?
My phone ain't on mute.
Okay, because I don't see your picture. I see your picture. I don't see you live. Like, I don't see me at all. I don't know what happened. There you go. Are you on mute?
No.
Can you guys hear me in the live? Can you hear me coming through your computer? All those meals for under $10. That's unbelievable. Yeah, something happened because all of a sudden they could hear True before, but now they can't hear her anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we even still live?
She said restart
Tasha,
the
I'm
live.
gonna go have no Franny said bye. Okay. Everyone take time to smash the like button. Okay, I mean, we may have to go out and come back in again. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened.
They said they can hear you.
They can hear me?
Emma said we can hear you, just can't see you.
Okay, can you flip this? I guess flip that thing so you can flip the screen, but I can't hear you.
Blama said they can hear. Blama said she can hear you. I don't know what happened. It's something with that call in. Maybe it was in that. Remember that time when G was on here and he told you about going in the.
Yeah, I went into that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, but I shouldn't be controlling your. You know what I mean? Your microphone. Hold on. Because I'm not controlling the full live. I'm only controlling this phone. Audio.
Stand by, technical difficulties.
Could you hear that?
Nope. That sounds. We might have to come out, y'all, and come back in. Tell them we're gonna have to come out and come back in.
All right, and let me turn this off. Well, I just stopped the phone line. Let's see if that helped. Tasha, say something.
Hello? Yeah, I can't hear you out this computer.
Okay. All right, guys, so you can hear me. You can't hear Tasha, right? Tasha, I hear you now.
You can?
Okay.
You can hear me?
I guess I can hear you. I don't know, it's weird. Can you guys hear Tasha?
Hello?
Hold on, babe. They say they hear Tasha.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they can hear you, Tasha.
Okay, but I can hear you.
And you can hear me. Well, that's fine. I mean, I guess.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll
just
just
hang up and
no. I'm gonna turn.
And do it again.
No, I'm gonna keep my cell phone volume up so I can hear it that way.
Guys, we're gonna hang up and
No.
start the live right back over.
We ain't gotta hang up. I'm gonna just listen through it through my phone.
Okay, because I guess what's happened is Brandy, I guess, is on live right now talking about how I guess she had her mom on her live earlier. Who knows? But girls, you know they love recording phone conversations, so I don't even know if she got you.
Hello? I was trying to I can listen through my cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hang up.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the sound, whatever. But you could do the call in again. I can just. Can you hear me, Francois? Okay. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the sound, whatever. But you could do the call in again. I can just. Can you hear me, Francois? Francois, I'm gonna close it and reopen it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it and reopen it.